Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing what I have bought in my food shop to feed my family this week. These meals are also going to be meals that I am including over on my Instagram in my stories. So every weekday evening this week, I am going to be sharing the meal on my Instagram as well as how I cook it. So if you're not following me over there, I would love for you to go over and give me a follow. I will save all the recipes that I will be sharing in my March highlights. So they'll be there for you to look back on in months to come as well. I have spent £110 in Tesco's today, but I have got 7 evening meals. I've got lunches, I've got snacks, and I've also got breakfast as well. I really hope you enjoy this video and it gives you a little bit of meal inspiration. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed to my channel because I post loads of videos just like this. So with all that said, I'm just going to jump straight on into this video. This meal is going to be a king prawn tagliatelle. So I have got some nice tagliatelle spaghetti here. I got these wine stock cubes. These are white wine stock cubes. They also do red wine stock cubes as well in this range, and they are so good. They add so much flavour to your meals. I'll be adding some garlic to this. You want to be adding about 5 cloves of garlic because you're having like a creamy garlic prawn tagliatelle. I'll be using some creme fraiche. I have got these jumbo king prawns here as well. So they are quite big, so I'll just cut them into half or maybe even like thirds when I pop it into my pasta. And then I will finish it off with some Parmesan cheese as well. So this is a really delicious meal. It's like a 10-minute meal. It's so easy. And as you can see, it doesn't use many ingredients as well. This is going to become a moussaka. So I have got some lamb mince. I've got an aubergine. I'll be using 1 onion, about 3 cloves of garlic, some chopped tomatoes. These are the red wine stock cubes. I showed the white wine stock cubes a moment ago, and these are the red ones. They are so good and add such depth to your meal. I've got a lamb stock cube as well, and I'll obviously be finishing it off with some Parmesan cheese on top as well, or you can use normal cheese. I'll also be making a bechamel sauce for this. So for my bechamel sauce, I'll be using some butter, some flour, some milk, 2 egg yolks, but those are all ingredients I already have at home. So when I do my layering, like for a lasagna, I'll be using the aubergine as my layers, and then I will make the mince up with all of these ingredients. And then, like I said, I will also make the bechamel sauce up with the ingredients that I have already. This is going to be one of my Instagram meals in the week. So again, go and give me a follow so you can check out how I make this. Right, so you guys, I am sure, have seen this recipe being cooked on so many different people's TikToks and Instagrams and probably YouTube as well. This is the feta pasta bake, and I thought I had to give it a try. So I've got some feta cheese, I've got some of these mixed baby tomatoes, they're the sweet ones. I've got some pasta, some garlic, this is my olive oil from home, and then I'll also be using some fresh basil as well. So what you want to do is just bake your feta with tomatoes and garlic in the oven for about 10 minutes to begin with. While that's baking in the oven, you'll be cooking up your pasta, and then once your feta is nice and soft, you then pour your pasta into your feta and tomato mix everything up together, pop it back in the oven for about another 5 minutes or so, and then you top it off with some nice maybe Parmesan cheese, which I just showed you, and I'll also put some fresh basil on top. I've not tried this. I'm super excited to try this because it looks absolutely amazing. Don't forget, this will be on my Instagram, so go over and give me a follow, and then it will be in my March highlights as well. This meal is going to be black bean tacos. So I have got some mini wraps here, and then to go in my tacos, I'm going to make a black bean mix. So I have got quite a few things already in my cupboards that I need for this. I have got 1 more tin of these beans because I'm going to be using 3 tins in total. I'll be using some garlic. I've got some honey in my cupboards, as well as some paprika and cumin as well. And those mixed together are going to be my black bean mix. If you want, you can make this with mince instead. You can use beef mince, lamb mince, or you can even do it with chicken, completely up to you, but I wanted to do a veggie meal for this one. Then I'm going to make some guacamole on the side, so I'll be using some avocados, some more garlic. It is going to be quite a garlicky meal. I'll use some fresh coriander, and I'll also use some lime juice as well. And then I'll also be making a little salsa on the side as well. So for that, I'll be using half a red onion. I'll be also using some more fresh coriander and some tomatoes, as well as some lime juice as well. So I'll be using lime juice in the guacamole and in the salsa as well. And then once everything's made up, I'll put them all into the little wraps, and they'll just be delicious. On the side, I will actually be serving this with some wedges as well. I did buy some potatoes. I'm just going to get them now. Right, here is my big bag of potatoes. Oh, I always buy a massive 2.5 kilo bag of potatoes. So that I'll use probably about 3 big potatoes to make these wedges for this meal. I also wanted to say that I obviously showed you the basil that I bought like this before. So I've got the coriander. I am going to be planting these in my little herb garden outside. Now that the weather's getting a bit nicer, I will be putting these outside. So I will reuse these and then grow my own little herbs when I'm done with them in these meals. Right, this is going to become a salmon masaman curry. So whenever I buy salmon, I always either buy a whole side or a half side like I have done today. It does work out to be so much cheaper, so I always do that. I've got a coconut milk, I've got some masaman curry paste. I mean, you can make it yourself, but I just find it easier and quicker to get a little jar sometimes. And I have also got some lime leaves here as well. To serve this, I will be serving it with some rice, which I have already got. And then I'll also be adding in some sesame seed oil to like cook my salmon in with as well to add some flavour. But that's pretty much it for this curry. You could add some little like veggies to here if you wanted to, some peppers or some little baby corns. But we're just going to have it like this. This is a really, really delicious curry. And again, it literally just takes 10 minutes. So this meal is going to become some spaghetti meatballs. You can make bolognese if you'd prefer, but my kids love the meatballs. So when it comes to making my meatballs, I'm just literally going to roll together this mince. I'll just add some salt and pepper and then just mix everything together with my hands, and then I will roll them into little balls. And then all the flavour is going to be in my sauce. So I'm going to use 1 onion, some garlic cloves and a tin of chopped tomatoes. I'll put in one of those red wine stock cubes in here as well, and I'll also add in some Liam Perrin's sauce as well as some soy sauce, and probably also some tomato puree as well. I will also add in about 200 mils of beef stock. That's going to be a really, really delicious sauce. I'll be either frying off or air frying my meatballs, and then I'll put them into my sauce once they have browned a little, and I'll just let everything reduce down in the sauce so the meatballs take on all those delicious flavours. And then obviously I'll just be cooking my pasta on the side and serving this together. It's a really quick and easy meal and so delicious, and I always buy a really big thing of mince because I just feel like you can never have too many meatballs. So my last meal that I'm going to share with you is another veggie one. It's going to be a Thai red veggie curry. So again, I have just bought myself the Thai curry paste. Because I'm homeschooling, I feel like I'm cheating a lot when it comes to cooking now, but that's absolutely fine. So to go into this curry, I have bought some broccoli, some beans, some baby corn, and I've got a pepper here as well. And then instead of serving it with some rice, I've bought some bulgur wheat and quinoa mix. So I'll be using this as my rice on the side instead. And then I've obviously got my Thai red curry paste and also my coconut milk as well. To this mix, I'll also be adding 1 finely diced up onion, 3 cloves of garlic and a good nub of ginger. That's all stuff I already have in my cupboard, so that's why they're not here. It's a really, really easy meal. You literally just fry off your onions, garlic and ginger to begin with. Add in your liquids. I'll also be adding in 300 mils of veggie stock here as well. Then you want to be cooking up your quinoa on the side, and then about 5 minutes before you're ready to serve, you then want to throw in your diced up veggies. The reason I only do it 5 minutes before I'm ready to serve is because I like my veggies to be still a little bit crunchy. And then that's your curry done. It's really nutritious because you have so many veggies in there, and because you're cooking everything in one pot, you keep all the nice nutrients that will be coming off your veggies as they start to cook. It will all go into your sauce and just make this a really nice nutritious meal. Right, so this is our kind of lunch and snack section. I've also got some fruit which I'll show you in a moment, but I will start off here. So I've got loads and loads of different things that we can have for lunches and snacks here. What I have got is a massive gammon joint. So with this, I'll put this in my Instant Pot and I will just cook this up, and then I'll just have it in the fridge for whenever we want to make some like ham and cheese sandwiches or some wraps, or what I like to do with this is I like to put it in my salad. So what I do when I make a salad is I use some gem lettuce, some avocados, some peppers, carrots, and I have also got some goat's cheese here as well. This just makes such a delicious, delicious salad. So I have all that together, and then I put some ham in the salad as well with some olive oil and some balsamic vinegar on top. I got some tuna because the kids love to have like a tuna melt in a wrap, or they love to have tuna melt sandwiches, or also they like to have tuna on jacket potatoes. So on a day when Chris might go off to work and I just want to make a really simple quick dinner, I'll use some of the potatoes that I bought that I showed you a moment ago, and I will just make some tuna mayo jacket potatoes. I've also got some cucumbers, which is the boys' favourite snack, and I have got some rice cakes here as well. The kids love to have some peanut butter and rice cakes. I've already got some peanut butter still left over from my last shop. Oh, forgot to show you, in my salad I also like to have some black olives as well. And then for some other lunches, I bought these Jamie Oliver spinach and ricotta raviolis. So they'll have that. And then how I dress these is I literally just cook them for a couple of minutes in a pot of boiling water, and then I just put some salt and pepper and some olive oil on top, and then I'll just grate some cheese on top as well. Really, really nice, quick and easy lunch, and it's one of the boys' favourite. This is just a big lot of lunch and snack ideas. Because I get my bread delivered from the milkman, that's why I haven't showed you any bread here. And then I have also actually got some wraps in my cupboard left over from last week as well. So this is our lunch pile. Next, I wanted to show you the fruit that I have got. I got some apples, I've got some nectarines, some grapes, bananas, and then Jamie's favourite ever is some dried mangoes. These will be in our kind of like snack department, but we do also have the banana on our porridge in the mornings as well. Also, if the kids want to have some of those rice cakes, they love to have rice cakes, peanut butter with banana and then honey on top. So good. So these will all just be like a little bit of breakfast and some snacks as well. Okay, so this is our breakfast pile. It looks very, very small this week, actually, to be honest with you, but the kids have been absolutely loving these breakfasts every morning. So they love the Weetabix, and Chris decided to get some Ready Brek because he wants to take himself back to his younger days, I think. So we've got that for breakfast, and then with the Ready Brek, they will have kind of like some peanut butter, some bananas, and then some honey on top as well. They love that breakfast, but when they just want to come down and make something themselves, they will have the Weetabix. I've also got some more Oatly milk, and I've also got some yogurt here as well, because the kids have got really into having yogurt with honey, banana, some peanut butter, and then I've got flax seeds as well, and some chia seeds, and they love, love, love having that for breakfasts too. I thought I would also show you the bread that we get from the milkman. This is what we get delivered from Milk and More. It's like a multi-grain loaf, and it is super, super delicious. We also get our eggs delivered, so we will sometimes have some toast with eggs on top. So we do have, even though this is quite a small pile, we do have quite a lot of options when it comes to breakfast because of the bits we get delivered from the milkman as well. Right, finally, I wanted to show you just a couple of bits that I always get from the shop. So I've got some toothpaste. I always buy 2. So whenever we have 1 left, I'll buy another 2. So I've got that. I've got some tomato ketchup, a massive one. And I have got 2 blocks of butter as well. So these are the bits that I needed to get for this week. I have got enough toilet paper and everything to last me. So these are the miscellaneous items I have got. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and subscribe if you haven't done it already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.